Picture this. You're over 70, standing at the airport check-in, watching other travelers breeze through while you feel like every step is uphill. Now imagine if I told you there's a hidden world of airline benefits designed just for seniors, quietly tucked away where almost nobody looks. Only 9% of seniors actually know these exist, yet these perks can save hundreds of dollars and make air travel surprisingly easy. Here's the kicker. Airlines don't shout these benefits from the rooftops. Most are buried in fine print, locked behind phone bookings, or simply omitted at check-in. But for those who know the secret doors, flying becomes less stressful, less expensive, and frankly, a lot more dignified. From exclusive fare discounts to VIP-style treatment you can request, these aren't gimmicks, they're your legal rights, and ignoring them means missing out on comfort, money, and peace of mind. So if you're booking for yourself or a loved one over 70, stick with me. We're diving into everything from stealth discounts to special TSA accommodations, and by the end, you'll wonder why you ever traveled without knowing this. Number 1. Hidden Senior Airfare Discounts and Frontiers 55 for 55 promo. Let's start with the most obvious yet most overlooked perk: senior airfare discounts. Many U.S. airlines quietly offer reduced fares for travelers 65 and older, and yes, that includes those over 70. Delta, for example, sneaks in discounts of around 15% on select routes if you book directly through customer service or tick the senior option during your fare search. United Airlines sweetens the deal too, offering up to 25% off flights to destinations in Latin America. But here's the twist. These discounts never appear on third-party booking sites. You have to dig, call, or navigate the airline's advanced search options to find them. American Airlines joins the club, offering reduced pricing on some international routes, again hidden deep in advanced settings. These aren't flashy promotions, they're quiet advantages that most travelers simply miss. Imagine paying hundreds less for the same flight just because you knew where to look. Over time, this adds up, freeing money for airport lounges, snacks, or even a mini vacation upgrade. Now let's talk Frontier Airlines 55 for 55 promo. While not exclusive to those over 70, it's a goldmine for seniors. When active, usually around holidays or special events, it slashes 55% off base fares for travelers 55 and up. Taxes and fees still apply, and blackout dates exist, but the potential savings are enormous. You don't stumble upon this on accident. It requires checking Frontier's website, snagging the right promo code, and acting fast. Those who plan ahead and monitor the calendar can consistently land some of the lowest fares in the industry, essentially outsmarting younger travelers who don't even know this exists. Here's the warning. These discounts aren't permanent or widely advertised. Missing the window means paying full price. But with a little planning, patience, and knowledge, you can turn airline pricing in your favor, legally, cleverly, and almost effortlessly. Number 2. United Airlines Silver Wings Plus and Legacy Senior Programs. Here's a little-known secret: United Airlines Silver Wings Plus. This was once the official senior travel club for passengers 55 and older. The catch? New memberships closed in 2005. But here's the twist. If you joined back then, especially as a lifetime member, you might still hold exclusive pricing and perks that most travelers don't even know exist. These benefits are surprisingly powerful. They include reduced zone-based fares on domestic and international routes, companion discounts for anyone traveling with you, and even hidden privileges that rarely appear on websites or apps. Think about it. Decades-old loyalty programs quietly still reward older travelers who happened to sign up years ago. Checking with family members or digging through old United correspondence could unlock discounts that younger travelers are paying full price for. The reality? Most seniors are unaware of what they already have. You don't need to navigate complex online portals. The key is direct booking with United and confirming eligibility. For travelers over 70, this could dramatically reduce airfare costs and transform the way you plan trips. It's like finding buried treasure that the airline forgot to announce, except this treasure is fully legal, fully real, and fully yours if you claim it. Number 3. TSA accommodations for seniors 75 and older. Flying can be stressful at any age, but at 75 and beyond, security lines can feel like a marathon you didn't train for. Here's the good news. TSA has official policies to make life easier for seniors, but most people don't know about them. Passengers age 75 and older can leave shoes and light jackets on during screening. If an alarm goes off, you may get a second pass through the metal detector rather than an automatic pat-down. And if standing is uncomfortable, you can request to remain seated during any physical inspection. Medical accommodations? Absolutely allowed. Just inform the officers politely. These rules aren't a secret, yet they're barely advertised, meaning thousands of seniors miss out daily. Knowing this can save minutes, anxiety, and unnecessary strain, especially at busy airports. Picture skipping the stressful shuffle of removing shoes, juggling belongings, and enduring long waits. Instead, you glide through with dignity, saving energy for the flight itself. Simple tip: announce your age and request accommodations. TSA officers are trained to assist, and most will gladly guide you through the process. This small knowledge gap can transform the airport experience from exhausting to surprisingly manageable. Number 4. TSA Cares and passenger support. Here's something that almost no senior traveler knows about. TSA Cares. This is a free, underutilized service that assigns a passenger support specialist to help during security screening. And it's a game changer for anyone over 70, especially those traveling alone or with medical limitations. If you have memory issues, reduced mobility, or any medical condition, you can contact TSA Cares at least 72 hours before your flight. Once registered, a specialist will meet you at the checkpoint, guide you through security, answer questions, and help navigate the process with patience and respect. This isn't just technical assistance, it's personal, reassuring support designed to make your airport experience less stressful. Imagine this. Instead of fumbling with trays, bags, and unfamiliar rules, a trained specialist walks beside you, smoothing out the process. It can make the difference between a stressful start and a calm, controlled experience. Many seniors don't know this exists, which means they endure unnecessary frustration, delays, and embarrassment, all avoidable. To take advantage, call the TSA Cares hotline or submit the online form. The key is planning ahead, but the payoff is enormous. A smoother, faster, and far less stressful airport journey, guaranteed. Number 5. Free wheelchair or guided assistance. For many travelers over 70, long walks through sprawling airports can be exhausting, or even unsafe. Here's a perk almost everyone forgets. Every U.S. airline is legally required to provide wheelchair and escort assistance. And yes, that includes passengers over 70, whether or not they have an obvious disability. You can request help when booking, at check-in, or upon arrival. An airline representative will escort you from curbside to gate, guide you through security, and even assist you onto the plane. Upon landing, they'll continue the support to baggage claim or your exit. It's completely free under the Air Carrier Access Act. Yet, despite being widely available, many seniors either don't realize they qualify or hesitate to ask. Using this service removes the physical burden of navigating terminals, guarantees safety, and transforms stressful transfers into smooth, manageable steps. In large, confusing airports, it's like having a personal travel assistant, ensuring you reach your gate comfortably without the strain or worry. Number 6. Priority pre-boarding for seniors. Boarding can be chaotic, even for seasoned travelers. But did you know that seniors over 70 often qualify for priority pre-boarding? This isn't just a convenience, it's a legal right for anyone who needs extra time due to age, mobility, or medical reasons. You don't need to prove anything. Gate agents are trained to accommodate requests for early boarding, though it's rarely announced publicly. Many seniors skip this benefit, assuming it's only for visibly disabled travelers. In reality, balance issues, slower walking speed, or simple fatigue are enough to qualify. Pre-boarding lets you settle in at your own pace, secure overhead bin space, and get comfortable before the crowd arrives. No pushing, no stress, no rushing. For seniors, it transforms a stressful, claustrophobic experience into a calm, controlled start to the journey. Small action, huge impact. Simply ask the gate agent for early boarding due to your condition. It's that simple. Yet so many over 70 miss out every day. Number 7. Assisted devices travel free. Many seniors rely on mobility or medical devices, walkers, wheelchairs, canes, CPAP machines, or oxygen concentrators. Here's the secret. Airlines must transport these devices free of charge, and they don't count against your baggage allowance. Whether you carry the device on board or check it, airline staff are required to return it to you at the plane door upon arrival if requested. Battery-operated devices might need advance notice, but the law covers almost everything you need for safe, independent travel. The key twist? Many travelers over 70 don't realize these protections exist, missing out on stress-free journeys. Imagine boarding without worrying about fees, damaged equipment, or complicated check-in procedures. The Air Carrier Access Act ensures these rights are protected and enforceable, letting seniors travel with dignity and independence. Simply notify the airline ahead of time, and you'll glide through airports without unnecessary strain or worry. Number 8. Expedited baggage assistance. Traveling with luggage can be exhausting, especially for seniors over 70. Here's a perk that flies under the radar. Airline personnel are required to help passengers with mobility limitations handle carry-on and gate-checked bags. This means if you struggle with heavy lifting or navigating long terminals, you can request assistance at check-in or boarding, and staff are obligated to help without charge. Many travelers don't ask, assuming it's only for those with visible disabilities, but the law applies to anyone with limited strength, endurance, or mobility. Picture this. Instead of juggling bags while walking long corridors, you have staff assisting with overhead compartments, gate transfers, and security navigation. The physical toll drops dramatically, and your journey becomes far more comfortable. For seniors, this isn't a small convenience. It's a game-changing difference in how you experience travel. Number 9. Airport lounge discounts. Waiting at the airport can be one of the most exhausting parts of travel. Long lines, crowded terminals, and noisy spaces. Here's a hidden perk for seniors. Select airport lounges offer discounted entry for travelers 65 and older. Take Aspire lounges in the US and abroad, for example. Seniors booking online in advance can often enjoy roughly 10% off entry. Inside, you'll find a quiet, comfortable space with free snacks, drinks, Wi-Fi, and clean restrooms, a real oasis during long waits or layovers. Many over 70 travelers skip lounges, assuming they're reserved for first-class passengers. The truth? Many lounges welcome all guests for a one-time fee, and senior discounts apply with proper ID. The savings may seem modest, but the comfort and calm environment are invaluable, giving you a moment to relax, recharge, and even prepare for the flight ahead. Always check the lounge's website for pricing tiers and age-based offers. These hidden luxuries are well worth exploring. Number 10. Continued medical assistance and special travel accommodations. Seniors over 70 often travel with medications or medical equipment, and airlines provide special accommodations to support these needs. Here's the hidden truth. TSA allows liquids, medications, and carry-ons exceeding the standard 3.4-ounce limit, as long as they're declared at security. You're also allowed syringes, oxygen tanks, and medically necessary foods or gels without penalty. Airlines must permit approved medical devices, CPAP machines, insulin pumps, portable oxygen concentrators, usually as carry-ons that don't count against luggage allowances. This ensures seniors managing chronic conditions travel safely and with dignity. A simple heads-up to the airline avoids delays, misunderstandings, or unnecessary stress at check-in. Imagine walking through security knowing your life-saving equipment, medications, and medical supplies are fully protected and respected. The Air Carrier Access Act guarantees these rights, yet many seniors remain unaware. Claiming these benefits ensures a stress-free, smooth, and safe flight, allowing you to focus on the journey itself instead of airport headaches. Flying after 70 doesn't have to be exhausting, stressful, or expensive. From hidden airfare discounts to priority TSA screening, wheelchair assistance, and medical accommodations, these perks are designed to make your journey smoother, safer, and far more enjoyable. Most seniors never take advantage simply because they don't know they exist. And that's exactly what airlines count on. Now that you know your rights, it's time to act. Call ahead, book smart, request assistance, and always check for age-based discounts and programs. Every little bit saves money, energy, and sanity. Imagine breezing through security, pre-boarding comfortably, having your medical devices handled with care, and relaxing in a quiet lounge before your flight. That's not a dream. That's your legal and practical advantage as a senior traveler. Share your experiences or questions in the comments. Have you ever missed a hidden benefit or scored an unbelievable senior discount? I read every story, and some might appear in our next video. If you found this video useful, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Don't leave your next flight to chance. Empower yourself with knowledge and keep flying smarter, safer, and stress-free.